G-Swag.
What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I'm gonna start this video just by saying sorry for the late delay in between videos. If you didn't see the post that I made on YouTube, I actually went to go to Canada to go see some family, so I had a great time. Thank you for asking. Hold up, because another thing happened. So I thought I was gonna have this video up before I had another trip planned to Florida, but I didn't, so that got interrupted into this as well. Florida was also awesome. Now, thank you for asking. Here's some pictures that are up on the screen. But I just wanted to get that out of the way, and now that you guys have forgiven me, we can get on to the rest of the video. So, how does that sound? Good? Okay. So, we've got a couple of plans for today's video, as I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail. We've got a little bit of a contraption of custom design coming up later that is going to enhance the area's just vibe by 1000%, and it's absolutely necessary, so we're going to be doing that. I'll talk a little bit more about it later. Right now, the main issue is rockets. I was tearing through my rockets on the last episode building this big tree because I had to keep flying up, and I don't have a creeper farm. Going out and killing creepers works for a little bit, but it's very annoying. And building a creeper farm is relatively easy, so I'm going to take a swing at that. Need to get some cats. That's the necessary ingredient for the creeper farm. And also, instead of building like a big ugly creeper farm that's gonna sit somewhere and take up space, I want to try digging it out, because that will actually give me building blocks instead of taking them, number one, but also it will be very hidden, and I think it'll be easier to just kind of make a little collection area if it's in a mountain nearby. So, like I said, first step for the creeper farm is going to be getting some cats, and there should be some cats down over by the village here. I see them all the time. No cats this time. I'm not really sure why, but I think that I must have scared them all away. I forgot that cats are scared of the dog. I'll just steal them for one of the neighboring villages in the morning. Whoa, don't get too freaky now. Time to put a new spin on the term catnap. Meow meow, come on over now. Just eat the fish. Eat it. Yay! This is the only cat here, so we gotta bring this one all the way back and then go venturing to an even farther village to get another cat.
I don't know where you are, but I will find you, and you cannot run. I have salmon. You'll probably want a bite.
What are you guys doing over there? Oh, a cat! Oh, here, I got something for you. Oh, wow. Just keep eating my fish, you big fatty. Looks like I found a town of idiots. Well, it's easy electron over here, but I gotta ender pearl all the way back so that this cat can actually follow me. Finally home. Alright guys, time for you to get to work. Now what we gotta do is just decide where we're gonna put this thing. This is kind of my farm zone here. I got the wool farm and the iron farm here, but I can't make it underground over here because then it would mess up with the iron farm. I couldn't make it like off of the premises far away somewhere, but I would like it to be more incorporated into the zone. You know, I don't want to try and hide it. I want it to be readily available, but also be hidden and look good. You know, I did have this end of the cave spot that I'm saving for something over here, but I don't know if this would be big enough. And also, I do need to expend this lava generator, so trying to incorporate those two together might come with some complications. Now, this spot is standing out to me, though. I've yet to put anything in this tunnel. I've also yet to decorate this tunnel, which I'm going to do. And I could kind of get started doing that with the creeper farm. But this is out of the way of everything. It's not going to interfere with any other farms. And it's also a great place for when I just need to, like, slide over and pick up some rockets. You know, I can fly right in here from an elytra. I could probably get a pretty good ender pearl shot over here from far away. It's a big goal. I think this is our winner here though, so I'm gonna probably just start digging this out right now, and I'll just kind of fill you in on what I'm doing here. So I'm not actually using a tutorial for this right now. I've seen tutorials for creeper farms in the past, and I kind of have one that I memorized, and I actually was trying to find like the same tutorial that I used years ago on YouTube, and I can't find it, but I found this design here by Brian Craft. I'm just going to pop the thumbnail up here. You can kind of see what it looks like. This is more or less what I'm going for. I know it's got these 4 rooms and then this poop chute in the middle where we're putting the creepers into the killy. I also want to try and rig this thing up with a skeleton, because if I can get a skeleton down over by the kill chamber, that means that I could pretty much get infinite music discs. And it would be nice to just have that kind of like a feature where I can turn it on and off. So I'm probably going to try and design some kind of contraption for that as well. Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to move the farm over. Luckily, I only dug out this much. That would be a lot worse if I had already done the whole farm and I had to move it over. Hey, I got a question for you guys. What has 2 thumbs, is in charge of editing, and loves montages? This guy! Okay, I'm finally done mining out all this space, so that means we can actually start making this farm functional. So the first thing that we're going to do is just cover the ceiling and pretty much everywhere in trapdoors. Now this is because creepers are the only mobs out of the 2 block tall ones that can actually stand underneath these trapdoors when it's like this. So that means that creepers are the only ones that spawn. And spiders can also spawn in here, but we're going to be putting some carpets down in a pattern so that spiders can't spawn. Knock knock. Who's there? Orange. Orange who? Aren't you glad I didn't make a trapdoor placing montage? I'm just kidding. I know you guys love them. It's also really annoying maneuvering around in this farm. So I'm making these little like back compartment, what's the word I'm looking for? Maintenance rooms. These little maintenance rooms on the back here. So that if I need to get into the farm because something's not working, I can just kind of go back here and go to the right floor. And then I can just work my way in here. Instead of having to like bust a hole in the wall and then try and climb through the awkward hole in the middle. You wouldn't believe how much wood this takes. Yeah. Okay, but for serious, this is like a stack and a half of logs on each layer here, and I did 4 layers, so that's like 6 stacks of logs. That's a lot of wood for me. Now though, it's time to make Joshy BG's favorite part of the farm, the kill chamber. I think most of us understand how a kill chamber works here. I'm just gonna be pushing the creepers through a water flow onto some campfires so that they die. And that's why I'm just going to grab a couple ice blocks right now, because I want to try pushing them along like a little track into a bubble elevator so I can see them fall down from the top. But in order to do that, I'm going to need some ice. Let's see, I'm also going to need a lot of cats. So I'm going to have 4 floors, I need 4 cats on each floor, 16 cats, 32 fish. I need 32 fish. Okay, let's go get some fish. This should breed plenty of cats. Okay, so this is going to be the chute that all the creepers fall down. So once they're down in here, they're going to get pushed by this water. And I'm going to have this actually file into like a single stream here, I think, so that we can just push them all into one block. And then I want them to fall down somewhere that I can see them. Like I want to see them falling onto their doomy campfires and being all sad because they know they're going to die for gunpowder. And they're like, my Minecraft life is menial and pointless. My existence is merely just code, but also is only here to serve the function of serving this other guy playing Minecraft. So I don't even get to actually play Minecraft. I'm just a creeper. All I do is just sit here. And at any given point, if I interact with whom is said to be presumed as the god of this world, I just die. I blow myself up and I die. So why do I even exist? Because on every level, it seems that my existence is just futile. So I just made this water column here, which I'm going to put bubbles in, and that is led directly from the single file stream that you saw me just do like a moment ago. So they'll get pushed down that big chute into a little single file, and then they'll funnel up this big tunnel where they'll come up, and then they'll fall back down the chute onto the campfires, and I can watch them die. Like usual, I'm drowning in puss. Final step before we put the cats in, I just gotta put some carpets down so that spiders can't spawn in here. And as I'm placing down the carpets, I think I actually made this smaller than it's supposed to be. Because I remember this design having just like more space around the carpets here. This feels too cramped. Whatever, I've already put way too much time and resources into this to change it. And I don't think it'll break the farm. I mean, there's still room for the creepers to spawn. It might just be a little bit slower, but you know, whatever, I'll just sit there longer. One last thing too, I gotta put the secure entrances down for the back maintenance rooms. And well, the last thing I need to do to actually make this farm functional is just put the cats in there. And I'm waiting to breed them still, so while I'm doing that, I'm gonna design the front of this because I want it to look awesome. This is really tapping into my resin reserves, but ooh, that orange bricks just looks so clean. Okay, I got a really good idea here for what I want to do around the outside of this. I'm going to do like creeper pattern, right? So you know the texture of a creeper, I'm going to do that with blocks, but I want to use emerald blocks in that palette, so I got to go get some emerald blocks. This is going to be expensive, but that's the price we pay to make things look good. Alright, let's see how much a stack of logs gives me. 32 emeralds. That's like 3 blocks. That's okay, we can work with that. I think this is looking pretty good. If I wasn't as smart as I was, I would think this is about to hiss and blow up. 2 emerald blocks on this side. We're flashy over here. Oh yeah, another brick trimmer on the outside. It's making it look clean. It's popping out from the stone and all that. I'm gonna put some more resin up here to make this look nice. And there's only one block that I really want for this inside chute here. There's only one block that carries that heavy industrial, just metallic look that I want. And I think you all know what it is. Iron blocks. Oh, does this look clean or does it look good? Both. That was a trick question. Meow. Don't get off the chest, you stupid cat. This is what dedication to detail looks like, fellas. Just gonna trim up the top here, and then it's time to bring in the kitties. Follow me now, meow meow. Oh yeah, if I was a cat, I'd want to be here. This looks fun. Come on guys, it's okay. Don't party too hardy. One cat on each trapdoor, everybody. If you're a cat, get on the trapdoors, because it's really annoying when I have to push you over here, okay? Okay, farm should be functional now, but I still need to get a skeleton, as I pre-disclosed earlier in this video. I want to make like a music disc switch on here. So if I get a skeleton behind these campfires, then I could just like break the glass and pull a lever so that I can see him, and he'll just start shooting all the creepers, and then when they die, they'll drop music discs, and then I'll have like a really big music catalog for my world. So first I gotta test if creepers are actually gonna come out of here to make sure that the skeleton has something to shoot. So I'm just gonna go up like really high, because as I said before, I've seen that's where you make it in the videos. I'm gonna try and find like a sweet spot here. Mission reports, partially successful. I think I just need to get a platform up there and wait for a little bit longer. So I was only up there for like 5 seconds. Well, this ought to be high enough. I feel like if this was the surface and then the bottom would be like the very bottoms of the caves and creepers would spawn. I don't know, we're just guessing here. We'll see if it works. This looks like one of those pods that like you grow humans in when you're cloning them. Because we're growing our creeper collections. Excellent. Now I have easy access to the test chamber. As you can see, my design is working flawlessly. It doesn't need to be extremely super fast. A little bit of gunpowder will go a long way with me. I do, however, have an idea on how to improve this, because currently, right now, the creepers just float into a big water column, and then they'll float up the water column, because that's game mechanics, but I think they're getting stuck on just the regular water and drowning. So I'm gonna put some bubblies down there, so that one, they'll just float straight up to the top, but so that two, if they do get stuck in the water, they have air still from the bubblies and they won't drown, and then they'll get, the other creepers will push them into the water and then they'll float up. So you might get like one creeper stuck in the water, but if you have like 100 creepers, you get 99 in the chute. But now I think we're ready to move on from the creeper farm. And wait a second, Rigatoni, is that you? I'm gonna get you back, Rigatoni, don't worry.
How could you? How could you take my friend? From this point on, I solemnly swear there will never be another villager hurt.
Alright, let's get you in the shop, buddy. Alright, now you might feel a slight tickle. How we doing in there, Rigatoni? I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating on this spot while we wait for our friend to transform. I've been meaning to fix this up for a while. You good now, Rigatoni?
Oh my god, that was the most dramatic thing I've ever experienced.
I think it's safe to say Rigatoni won't be having any more over-the-fence adventures.
Man, those gringos are not nice. They said they just wanted to play.
Well, I'm gonna finish up this little corner area, because I already started working on it. I think that what I want now is some dark oak. Gonna get some dark oak, gonna go mine some dark oak.
Oh my goodness! Back, you foul heathens, I say! Back!
You boys alright? Don't worry, you're safe with me. You're gonna have to sit tied to a fence for a while. And maybe a long while, but you're gonna be safe, okay? Okay, this ought to be a good spot right here. I know, 4 of them, yeah. Yeah, I shot all the skeletons, too. Okay, I did not get any dark oak, but I changed my mind. I think I actually want tough, and you know what? I don't have tough either, so we're gonna go get tough. Get ready, tough. Here comes tough stuff. Man, why was this so hard to find? I feel like this stuff is everywhere when you don't need it. Ooh, you know what they say, tough bricks make a tough staircase. I like this, but it's missing a little pizzazz. Ka-chow. I think next I want to add some copper hand railings on here, but I don't have any wax to make them stay orange. And before I put them on here, I'm going to build a whole little thing for bees because I've been meaning to do that, and I don't want the copper to start oxidizing before I put them on. So I'm just gonna build a farm first and get the wax first. Well, it's not so much of a farm, but it's like a good place to get wax. So I'm just gonna put some flowers down on here so they can pollinate too, and I'm probably gonna come back here later and redstone this up, but this will do for now. That'll do, bees. That'll do. Oh yeah, get freaky for the flower. Oh yeah, orange handrail was the move. I kind of want to trim out this part too, because it doesn't look good being like the mountainside collapsing right here. That's a start. Okay. That lantern looks bad right now, but that'll change with time. Yeah. I like this. Oh, I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner with this. I'm probably gonna redo this area at some point. I'm thinking about in a future episode just doing like once I have enough land, I'm just gonna go through and only do a bunch of like nature decorating. Let me know if you guys would like that. Let me know just like any not video ideas, but just like let me know what you guys like seeing. Look at this nice pathway. Wouldn't you want to walk here and use this ender chest? Oh yeah, it looks like a caterpillar and I like it. You'll see what I'm going to use this for in a second, but this is the only way I can get mud, because I've looked for a mangrove swamp. I know where the jungle is, and I've flown around it. No mangrove anywhere. I went to a swamp, too, because maybe they go by the swamps, but no other mangrove swamps. So this is the only way I can get mud, and it's painfully slow and annoying. But I'm going to get a bunch of it while I'm doing it right now, so that hopefully I have enough to last me a while. Mud pathways. That's what I'm using the mud for. And also a little tree up here. I want to make a little custom tree, and the mud walls look really good for, like, a big trunk. I think that looks kind of decent. I mean, I don't really like how the fence doesn't connect to the slab, but it kind of looks better than how the fence just has, like, it looks like a fence, you know? It doesn't look like branches. I also extended this wall over just so that it has a bigger presence. And I think it looks good. It doesn't look as much like a caterpillar now, but I still like the design. Stay orange, okay? You stay orange. That's looking very good. Don't mind me just setting the stage for my next recording session. And here we are in the next recording session. New thoughts, new objectives, a lot of new things on my mind. And one of those things on my mind is ender chests. I remember specifically from the last time I was playing that I was running low on ender chests. Because, you know, I like having them on me all the time, and I like putting them down at, like, new locations just so they're down there, and I can access my shulkers easily. But they take a lot of obsidian, so I gotta go mine a bunch more. Man, you guys are lucky I'm such a good editor. Watch this. Wasn't that clean? Alright, this is probably gonna take a minute, so... Okay, stack and a half of obsidian should make plenty of ender chests. I would make plenty of ender chests if I had plenty of ender eyes. Now I gotta go kill more blazes. I'm gonna make some potions of strength before I go so it doesn't take long. And I'm using, oh, don't mind that. I'm using this little potion guide here. As I'm sure many of you who are Minecraft veterans recognize this picture very well. So we need just blaze powder, and a glowstone. I don't know how it's been this long, and I never finished off the soul sand in the netherwort farm. I also haven't done the brewing room at all. I kind of want to do that right now. I'm going to do that right now. Don't ask me how to do it, I just did it and it looks good. Got my potions, got my carrots, I'm ready. I'm going over to this other nether fortress because I kind of want to check it out more just to see if there would actually be a good spot to make a wither skeleton farm in here. Wow, this footage is choppy as hell. Okay, but what I need for a wither skeleton farm is a crossroads, so like an intersection of the bridges, and it needs to be within 100 blocks of the Soul Sand Valley, so there can't be another biome within 100 blocks. And I think we definitely have that. I'll probably have to go back and measure later, but I'm not building a whole wither skeleton farm right now, so I'll measure it when I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do a montage for this. You guys have seen enough montages already. Here's the haul though. This is right before I left. I got like a stack of blaze rods, and I think I actually got a wither skeleton skull. Emeralds, diamonds, you know, those mean things to some people, but when you reach my level of wealth, it's measured in ender chests. Very minute change here. I had nether brick slabs up here with polished blackstone behind them, and I just swapped it out for some nether brick stairs. What you think? Don't care. I like it. That's all that matters. As I'm sure all of you know, what's coming up is a big redstone music machine, and so I actually need redstone. So I'm gonna do like a mining trip, because I haven't done just a fully OP mining trip. You know, I could use some more diamonds and gold and lapis. You know, there's a lot of stuff that happens in these caves. There's a lot of stories to tell, a lot of things that happen, a lot of things that I think personally would be best explained with one thing that we all know and love. And one thing we all know that especially the editor loves. That's me. And it's a montage.
And it's time for a game montage time!
Okay, I think I've had enough mining for at least the next 100 days. Unless I need more redstone. One thing that I never figured out on my old world was just how to get a good steady supply of redstone. I know you can make like witch farms, but that takes an insane amount of digging. Like I'm gonna put a picture up. Because doesn't this just look stupid? So obviously I'm not going to do that. I know you can trade for redstone with villagers. But for now I think we're set with enough redstone, at least for the machine. Oh, Nautilus! That's like the first one of these guys I've seen on this world. Man, I love my tree so much because no matter where I am, if I'm in like a 500 block radius of this thing, I can just see it just beaming up from the sky. I know exactly where my base is. Uh-oh, where'd the last 4 days go? Don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Good news is I did all the boring work and I cleared out the space for the machine. So the basic idea of this is Hopper on the side puts the music discs in, Hopper on the bottom takes the music discs out once they're done playing. And I know that this is possible because I've done it before on other worlds, but the only issue is I don't remember how, so we're gonna find out together. Okay, so we're gonna put the dispenser here, and then I'll put out the music discs, and then it'll go into a water column. It'll go up. We're gonna use a little cheat sheet here because I can't exactly remember how to do this. So we're gonna go to a creative world where I've made one before. So here we are in the creative world, and let's get an up close and personal look at this machine that I made before. Okay, a lot of redstone, a lot of circuits, a lot of blinking. Ooh, this is gonna take me a while to deconstruct and reabsorb. Okay, so up here we got the jukebox and this hopper down here. And if I remember correctly, the hopper is so that you can throw music discs in once, like if you want to skip them and you click the jukebox, then they just pop up and then they'll fall back in the hopper. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to explain this all in one take, right? So essentially what we got here is a flush system with 2 chests in it. So what happens in Minecraft is when items load into the chest, they go left to right? And then when they load out, they also go left to right. So if you have one music disc that finishes playing and it pops out, and then another one loads in, then that same music disc is going to go back into the first slot of the chest and get played again. So you'll just have 2 songs on a loop. But what we got here is we have one chest with some hoppers underneath it that will let one music disc go at a time so that it stays in the same order. And then once that chest is empty, the top chest will deactivate the hopper, which will allow all the music discs to flow through and go back into that one chest that's letting them get unloaded one song at a time. So that way we have a clean loop of songs and we can actually have a catalog of music to choose from. Alright, hopefully that made enough sense. After all that explaining, I think I just want to look at some pretty sights on this world, so I'll show you some cool things. First off, we have this nice little roadside boggy area where you can see I used the debug to get this flower on here. Okay, now this is gold. Look at the quality detail. I mean, look at this. Made a fake little sewer just for the lighting. And of course, this cozy little house on top. Okay, this was before they added copper golems. This was my own copper golem. Okay, nice. A little squirrel here. This is pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to take notes on this so I can bring it back to our world. Wait, hold on. I feel like I could make this better. Okay, this looks pretty good. I like this a lot. I think I might have to take notes on this. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. We're going back to the main world now. Okay, I'm envisioning it. I'm envisioning it. I'm envisioning it. Okay, so I'm showing you guys here. You can see what amount of footage I have of this little one down here. That's what we were just on. And then here is the next day. Look at this. You'll never guess. It's empty. Where did it go? I don't know. So the next one is also misaligned with the day on it. Just bad job on my part, I guess. But you know, we're gonna make the most of this and we're gonna still enjoy the rest of this video, okay guys? Okay, I'll see you at the end. Okay, so what do we got here? We got the floor is done, this nice little disco floor. As you can see, I've got some red nether brick and nether brick trimming on that. We've got some of the machine built as well. You can see I've got wool separating the different circuits that are in there in that nice little bubble column. And so when the music discs finish, they go into a dispenser. There's a comparator on the dispenser. Comparator sends out a signal, powers the dispenser. If anything goes in there, it shoots them out through the bubble column, and they go up into back into the double flush system that I explained before. So now all that's really left to do, I think, is just the decoration of the area. You catch that nice little ding? That's from the note block that I put in there, just so that, you know, my little touch, so that I know when the song is done. Just a nice little ring to me. But I'm back to decorating this thing. One thing I know I want right away is prismarine. Prismarine fits the vibe of this perfectly. Bad part is, I don't have any prismarine. Good part is, I know where monuments are. Extended part, I need to get some potions of water breathing so I don't die in there. And I'm also gonna load up on milk and get my good pickaxe, get a good sword, and my plot armor. And then we're gonna go raid the hell out of some monuments. Sound good? Let's go. Okay, so first, to make our water-breathing potions, we need a pufferfish. And to get said pufferfish, we can either go kill one in the ocean or we can fish one up. And there is not a warm ocean around me for a little bit. So I'm going to try enchanting a maxed-out fishing rod and then just fishing for a couple minutes until I get that puffer. You see that in the left-hand corner there? That's an achievement that I already got. And I should have got a number of times. So why is that popping up? Well, so remember when I lost that footage like a couple minutes ago and I told you that it just wasn't there? What actually happened, I remember, is my computer crashed and I just lost all the footage and I was recording it. But so when it crashed, it also just for some reason reset my advancements on this world. And don't know why, don't know how to get them back, but you guys saw me get all those advancements, so it doesn't really matter. Gonna chalk this one up to Mojang. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it doesn't affect the gameplay at all, so let's just get on with enchanting these fishing rods. Okay. Minor change here. I'm adding this texture pack. It's called Zaylee's Enchanted Books. Oh yeah, doesn't that look nice? Oh my god, you guys would not believe how many times it took for me to get lure. Like, well, before I got those enchanted books, I was Googling if it's even possible to get lure off an enchanted table. Because I was sitting here for like 5 or 10 minutes just trying to get lure. Ah, finally. Rods are maxed. Now let's get these bags packed and skedaddle on back. Whee! There's so many things I want to do in this world and so little time for me to do them. And one of those things that I need to do is actually just get an insane villager setup. Like, these guys are crammed in here. They're doing too much work for them to be living like this. I need to give them a better setup. Backbone of this country and they're sleeping at a shack. Wait, I hear something. What? Hey, Jonathan, you can't stay out this late. It's dangerous. Look, there's phantoms out here, man.
Dangerous for you, maybe.
Well, clearly the shelves and trapdoors are making us a hotspot for attitude and algorithm problems.
Yeah, your attitude, you stupid blue gumball looking son of a...
I've had enough. Iron Golems, finish him. Oh man, that must have happened when the world crashed. So we're gonna need doors, obviously, so we can get air underwater. Oh yeah, and I get to use my scenic little fishing dock here with my new fishing rod. Just taking some shots of this. Oh yeah. Oh, is that a fish? Very nice. Hey-oh, pufferfish! All we gotta do now is just brew our water-breathing potions. We got our pufferfish. You can see I'm absolutely loaded on milkies. We got so many doors. Oh yeah, this monument is about to go down. Actually, it's already down, so we're blowing it up. Jonathan, how did you survive the iron golems?
Cause I'm OG, man. I've been OG.
Got everything packed up and ready to go. Got lots of energy from cuddling with those villagers last night. Hey, Guardians. Get ready to guard my fists! Prismine. Ah! Ooh, good thing I'm loaded with milk. If I actually want to mine any prismarine, I'm gonna have to take out these Elder Guardians first, because they're just gonna give me mining fatigue every 5 seconds. This place is literally a 3D maze, so it's probably gonna take me a minute to find this Elder Guardian. Aha! Time to get pokey! Get it? Like fish poke? And also pokey like a sword? See, he thought it was funny. He laughed himself to death. I'm just saving everybody's time and cutting straight to when I find the next one. Hoocha! I will say it is still kind of a hard fight when there's like a bunch of little guardians around, but this door strategy is just unbeatable. I mean, infinite protection and like I can breathe through here. Ooh! Ow! Ee! Ay! GG's, nerd. Looking for the third guardian. Ooh! I'm gonna go back for that later. I got bigger fish to fry. Oh, you're trash. You're dog water. You're washed, buddy. I just gotta wait for this mining fatigue to go away, and then I'm gonna get all these sponges, and then I'm gonna mine up all this prismarine, and then we can get back to the machine. Sponges. Okay, now I'm just gonna mine as much prismarine as I can carry, because I'd like to have some for future projects without having to come back here. And I think that both you and me have probably had enough montages for one video. So let's just go ahead and... Hey, look at that, we're done. What a lot of minor and tedious steps to just getting this machine built the way that I want it to. But you know what? Once I have the materials that I want, I can do anything I put my mind to. We're not talking about Minecraft. Oh, I forgot when the footage crashed. Rigatoni got outside the fence again, you sassy little bastard.
Well, sorry for being adventurous.
But now he's been in timeout long enough now, so he's okay to come back inside.
Oh, yeah? No, I wanted to stay out here. I'll stay out here if I want to.
Alright, well, that may be the last time that we see Rigatoni, but unfortunately all members of the Swag Valley get free will.
Man, I don't need you. I'm starting the Rigatoni Party Zoni.
Yeah, alright, whatever that means. I've seen some spare villagers wandering around over here, but I don't think that there's been enough to make all these iron golems spawn, so there must be something wrong with the iron farm. So I'm gonna need to take a look at that, because if there's any up here, it's gonna stop them from spawning down below. Now we can put this prismarine to use finally, and start going to town on the inside of this baby. Actually, we're gonna start with the floor, because, you know, if you don't have a good foundation, your building won't stand. We're not talking about Minecraft. Oh, hey, I also built this little light on that wall back there. You see that? It's kind of blending in. I'm trying to get a idea of what angle I want to peek in at it, because I want to have a little window into the back so you can see the mechanics. My bad for that sound. I slapped the wire. Okay, I also need to get the entrance set up before I do anything else. I want it to just kind of look like there's a hole in the side of this and you can't really see anything around it. Like, I just want it to look like a little peeking into another zone. That's good for now. So let's turn our attention to the front, where I think I'm gonna put a building block that I personally like a lot. I know it's pretty controversial, but we also just got from one of our adventures, and I think it would look nice in here. The room's not big enough. Gotta make the room bigger. Rich. All right, Prizzy, you're up, kid. Yep. Yes. I'm changing up the carpet too. There needs to be more colors. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about that and make a little spot for the chest right now. Oh yeah, very nice. And then some nice bulbs too. Okay, now I want to start doing this back wall over here. I like the idea of maybe some magma blocks behind this. Oh yeah, don't have magma blocks. Ugh, just look at the way that it glows. Isn't that so, like, satisfying? It's just such a nice ambiance. That bright orange, just tickles my fancy. Okay, let's try this out. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. Okay guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with the recordings, but it's only been one day. We finished this place up. You can see the nice nether brick front here with the windows. We got a nice little tapestry on the ceiling you can peep in a second. Also that entrance there. Nice little kind of mechanical vibes, making it easier to get in and out, as you can see. Here's me doing some sprints back and forth. Look at this. It's just looking lovely. Okay, we're doing a change up in the front. I don't really like the way that this looks. I want the windows and those trap doors are there so that I can access like the songs in queue. But we're gonna change this up. This is looking a lot better. I still need to fix the window and the rest of the wall here, obviously. But I like the way that this yellow column looks. And I don't think it's too much yellow, also with the gold, because they're different colors and they complement each other. Yeah, chunky window looks good, especially with the walls on top. And also the panes wouldn't work because of the trap doors. So there would just be like a hole there. Die! Give me some of that red! No, that looks horrible. Maybe. Okay. I am liking this. Okay, but what if we made it like the whole wall, like this? Not quite, but we're getting close. Okay, now we are talking. Looks good. Okay, we got the walls done, and the ceiling done, and the machine done, but we're not done. Yeah, just look at the like inside, it's tickling my brain. I want to go here. I want to go here and just hang out, you know? Here's another better look from the inside of how everything is looking. I'll give you the full 360 here. Feel the vibes of the music. Hey. But of course, what would be a good room without a good entrance? So we're gonna make a nice little area outside. I think I kind of just want to cover this up with like shrubs and have it blend in, so that it looks like you kind of gotta dig through the bushes and squander through to actually find your way in. Okay, we've got our little tree done to cover up this hidden lever here, which does nothing except turn on the light on the inside. Also, look how the light is kind of just like subtly changing around the entrance. I love that. Love that. Need some glow lichen. Got the glow lichen. Okay, yeah, this is livening it up, making it look just a little more diverse. Oh no! I'm out of dark oak saplings. It's okay, I expanded the area and I got 30 saplings for decoration. Oh yeah, it's all shady and moist under here. All the water's gonna be dripping down this rock wall and just pooling up under here. This exact placement of grass and this orchid right here for the front. That's how it's gonna be done. Got some of that pale moss up on the wall here. I think it looks pretty good. And I also think that the front of this area is gonna be done for now because I wanna work on something else, which is the little bedroom that's gonna go in this music room, so that if I ever want to come here and take a nap, I can. I went to the stronghold to get bookshelves. That is it. This is where I will be using bookshelves in said room. Kind of want this to look like a cozy, tiny apartment. Does this fit in the vibe? You tell me. Just kidding. I tell you. I'm the editor. And yes, this is. Watching this back, these iron bars are not passing the vibe check. I don't know why I kept them. Whatever, let's move to finishing on decorating the outside. Some nice lilies of the valley. And we're gonna dry things up a little bit further out here before they get under the shade of the giant tree. Okay, so it is a little bit under the tree, but this is because there's this giant open gap of sky right over here where the sun can just peek in and dry things up. Wandering trader, what do you have? Oh, the mangrove thingies! Yes, please! I am gonna go add the mangrove trees to the lumberjack farm, but I'm gonna finish up this area first. Oh yeah, this looks lovely and hidden. I'm gonna put a couple more of these firefly bushes around my area because I think I actually got these pretty early on, but I just forgot that I had them. But I like the ambiance that they give. I like those little fireflies flying around. So we're gonna spread that around the base. Well, now there's only really one last thing to do, which is to make the mangrove tree section of the lumberjack farm, because I got this sapling from the wandering trader guy. Okay, let's go make the tree farm. Okay, so it was literally like 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes that I missed recording. Okay, hey, so all we got is just like a few mangrove trees. Nothing really happened. I'm just bone mealing them. I also cleared out, I guess, some other trees out of the way. Neat little tip, you can just bone meal the leaves to get more tree pickles. I've wanted mangrove wood for a while, but I also really want the mangrove leaves. The mangrove leaves look good on custom trees, but also if you use them for smaller ones, you can bone meal the little propagules on, and it just looks kind of cool. And also the propagules look good in pots, so I like having those for decoration. And also the wood is cool, and I want to use the wood to build. So this is kind of a win-win scenario. Also the roots. I like using the roots sometimes for little nature scenes. So win-win-win. Well, my shulks are stuffed, and there's not really much anything else to do, except I'm going to make one last thing to do. And that is to make some neat little neon sign art. And also, I wanted to do this with the mangrove wood. I knew it as soon as I got it from the other villager guy. But these trapdoors kind of look just weird at first, so I wanted to put some signs down to just show what they are. Wow, guys, that was so quick and not in 100 times speed. Purple. Magenta, actually. Alright, fingers, get ready. Yeah, that's it. I can't type that out in big letters. That's too many words. Green. Dark green. How this place has came to life. One last look around. I'm gonna change those iron bars. I'm editing right now, but next time I play, I'll do it. I think I like the way that looks. I forgot to fix this part on the outside, so while I'm doing it, I'm also just gonna carve this tunnel through here because I don't know why not. I just wanted to play a little more Minecraft, okay? Well, ladies and gents, I have officially run out of things that I can say I need to do, so I think this is gonna make it the end of this episode. I would like to apologize again for this episode taking forever to go out. I did have 2 vacations in between my time of editing this. I've also just had a pretty busy summer, okay? I'm enjoying it. I'm doing the things I love to do, and one of those things is making videos, but it takes a lot of time to do that. But it makes that time all worth it when I know that people like you are actually watching and enjoying this video. So one way that you can let me know that you're enjoying the video is by leaving a like or a comment. And if you leave a comment, I will try my best to get back to you. And I will appreciate each and every one of you who stuck around all the way till the end here. And just know that G-Swag loves you. That's all for now, folks. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace!